Hi, my name is Christian, and tonight I'm gonna tie this STF Shrimp. A really nice pattern that is very lifelike and easy to tie, and just a classic, really. So, but first the materials. I'm gonna use the Ahrex traditional hook in size 8. 8 is important because I'm gonna use this is the NS156, by the way. It's size 8 because I'm gonna use the new Easyshrimpeyes in size extra small, and they fit a size 8 hook perfectly. So, and these come in all kinds of colors, but I'm gonna use black tonight. And the thread I am using is my beloved GSP thread from Veevus, this time in white, 50 deniard, strong one. And I'm gonna use a little bit of ordinary Mallard for the mouth parts of the fly. And that's about it. Maybe a little bit of UV resin to secure the eyes, Raidzap of course, and that's it. So here we go. Okay, here we go. I put in the traditional hook from Ahrex, the NS156, size 8 in the Weiss. My city Weiss is really nice. And put on some thread down towards the bend here, down here, and I'm gonna start with a mallard feather. I'm just took off the fluffy part, and yeah, not much left really. And I'm gonna tie it in here. It's pointing upwards, and just gonna take it 2 loose turns here. Oh, just a sec. On top of the hook. I'm not gonna, just some loose turns, and then pull a little bit until it's the length you want it. I like it like that. And I'm gonna tie in some of the rest of the feather just to build some of the body. That was it. Then I'm gonna take, it's not necessary to be honest, but just because I have it, I have a tan colored spey, some spey feathers here, and I took a feather that's not too long in the fibers. I don't want my shrimp to become too long, so took a shorter fibered one like this, and just remove the fluffy part again, some of it, and I'm gonna tie it in from the tip. Up here, from where we tied in the Mallard. Just cut off this. Go. And I'm gonna take my haggle pliers and just go upwards. Like this. You could moisten your fingers a little bit. If that helps helps controlling the fibers, or a brush. I just want them all to be pointing backwards. It's much like tying the pet greases. This is. There we go. And then I'm gonna hold them upwards a little bit while I tie them down. The spey feathers are just haggled. So, like this. And this is as long as it should be. Not any longer than this, that's for sure. But it'll do. And there's gonna be some sticking down beneath. So I'm gonna just take them off. Not that it matters, but you know how it is. Yep. Then I'm gonna make a small dubbing loop. And I got this great invention I bought recently. This one. Takes some time to getting used to, but it's really nice. It's the Swiss CDC multi-tool, I think it's called. It's a dubbing twist, to be honest, but it's really nice. Holds the materials very tight and firm. And I'm gonna make a small dubbing loop here, back at the end. Just a small one. And because I'm using the GSP thread, I'm gonna use some wax to just apply here, because otherwise the materials is gonna be everywhere. Yes, and in my short introduction, I forgot the most important. It's amazing. I forgot the most important ingredient in the material in this fly, and that's the STF light olive dun color. Jesus, how can I forget? But here it is, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that, not much, like this, and I'm gonna just drag at each end and align the fibers by just doing this over and over and over. You see? There we go. And then I'm gonna take not much, really not much of it, and I'm gonna spread it out in a thin, even layer. Like, what's this, 5-6 centimeters of it? Not more than that. And I'm gonna put it in my dubbing loop. And I'm gonna twist. Yes, and when done with that, I'm gonna take a needle. I'm gonna really go hard on this STF dubbing and make sure to get all the fibers loosened again, all the way down to the thread. Take your time and get it all out. So we have this STF. When it's haggled, it turned on correctly, then it's gonna be nice in the water. It gets all transparent and when it gets wet. Yes, that's done. Then I'm just gonna, I like cutting off this one. Then I'm gonna take a few turns with this. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm gonna take a few turns with my STF in the loop around the spey feathers. If I didn't have the spey feathers, I could just make a tail with the STF and do this afterwards. I'm doing now. So the STF is the spey feathers is just yeah, show off really. It's not really necessary. But here we go. Gonna make the turns each time I go around real close to each other and use my brush here to get all the fibers loose. we go. Tie it down. Tie it down and go back with the thread and secure it. Maybe a little bit. Actually, on top of the STF, you just tie it down, and then I'm gonna give it another round with the pliers, or with the comb. There you go. Look at that. Looks nice, I think. Then I'm gonna make a little bump of STF again, just to help lift the eyes, the Easyshrimpeyes. And I'm gonna do that right here. I'm not gonna turn the material really hard, because I'm gonna comb it out this as well now. So don't go crazy with the fingers and turn it real hard, but loose. Yeah, and then I'm gonna give this a beating as well. Just gonna do it on the sides, to be honest, not on top and underneath on this side and the other. Then it's time for the eyes. And it was these ones, the XS Easyshrimpeyes in black. And I usually just take like a few millimeters off, and then maybe half a centimeter off. And there's a side here with some markings on. I'm using to tie down the thread. Gives it a good grip to the thread. Put it on here somewhere where you like. Does not become more easy than this. If you want a shorter tail, you could just use this is a bit too long in my opinion, but hey, that's how it goes. But use a shorter spey feather for the tail, or shorter amount of tail for the short amount of STF for the tail. If you want your fly more compact, then it's the eyes are in. And then I'm gonna take some of my favorite, the Raidzap Superthin. They come in all kinds of types, but this is my favorite, the Superthin, because it just oozes in the material, and it's very thin and really good for securing eyes like this, and dumbbell eyes, and things you wanna make sure it stays where they are supposed to. Give it a bit more. There we go. Yep. And then I'm gonna take some more STF, and again align the fibers by just going over and over. And I want a little bit, just a little bit this time. Really not much, because I wanna tie it in here on top of the eyes. You just glue it in between the eyes like this. See, helps it make the have the right shape, the fly, and also the eyes just disappears in the material. And the rest out here, I'm not gonna, maybe a little bit further back, but I'm not having material at the end of the hook out here, just to help me get the right shape of the fly. Almost done now. This is a fast one, but really good for spring. Shrimps are everywhere, so it's always a good one to put on your leader. Then I'm gonna make another loop with your what's it called, multi-tool or whatever you're using. And this time I'm making a big one, a big loop. I'm going forward with the thread, and I'm going to wax the thread. There we go. And then I'm going to take some STF again, and I'm gonna this time I'm not gonna align it, but I'm gonna make I pull it so I get a long, long line of material, and a good idea to just roll it behind you, between your hands, like this. See? So we have this. I'm gonna cut off the ends and put it in my loop. Make sure what we're gonna call this thingy. The thing you just did is what's it called? Has the same thickness everywhere, and it's not thin one place and very thick another place, but equal size and all the way. Yes, it's in the loop, and I'm gonna twist it. I'm just gonna pull off the excess if you have any. Then you have a nice some nice STF to just go crazy with. And I'm gonna go forward and making sure that each wrap is close to the one before it. And this I'm not satisfied with, so I'm gonna go back and give it some more up here. There we go. Still not satisfied. You want to have the cone shape so it's thick up here and goes thin up in the front. That's better. I'm just gonna end it. And we finish it. Now you're just gonna give it a good beating with the brush, so all the fibers just give it this transparent look in the water when you go crazy. Could add a little bit of black STF as well, just for so it's not just this color, but a little bit of, I don't know, internal what it should mimic, but yeah, something. Try this. It's definitely worth a shot, and an all-time, not all-time favorite, but definitely one that works on the coast here for the upcoming spring. The STF shrimp. See ya.